Hi, I'm Michelle Brain and I am the Midwife Hypnotist. You know, people often talk about deep breathing techniques during hypnobirthing or during birthing. And what does that mean? Well, it's just focusing on your breath. I did a wonderful course with Ben Wolf, and it was just about breathing and the different techniques that we use for breathing for different things, to calm anxiety, to birth, to relax. So when we talk about deep breathing relaxation, we're just talking about focusing on your breath. And that can simply put you into a trance, simply and easily, if you allow your body to do that. And that's where women birth. That's where women have birthed since the beginning of time. It's the way we birth. Until we were taken out of our home settings and they had put medical people in charge of our birthing, and then they started to take away from us our natural instincts, the way that we've birthed, the way that our intuition works and guides us. So by focusing on your breath, you can slip into your trance. Now, it's a skill that I see a lot of women use, and I just remember so many women, one in particular coming into birth, and I remember her coming in and they had checked her before I'd come into the room and said, look, her cervix is quite thin, but she hasn't started to dilate yet, and she'll be a while. So I took over, came in, talked to this woman. She focused on it. She had a beautiful, supportive husband, and she just focused on her breath. I just let her do her thing. I was in the room, but I can't say that I really did a lot because she was just in her trance. She was focusing on her breath. I could just see this rhythm of life in her. It was so amazing. She had that baby, I believe it was about 45 minutes later. So she had come in, she wasn't dilating, her cervix was paper thin though, so she was actually ready to birth. And she just breathed and allowed the dilatation. She allowed that cervix to just pull up. And it was like 45 minutes later. I remember the midwife that handed it over to me said, she'll be a few hours yet, so she just listened to her body and she focused on her breath. And she was in a deep state of relaxation. She was in that trance. So check out Birthing in Trance, and you'll understand then what we talk about when we talk about deep relaxation. It's a trance. It's your cave. It's the place women go to birth. And I've birthed 13 children. I know where it is. I can show you how to get there. Check out my website, michellebrain.com.